I will now proceed very gingerly to the presentation of our news headlines and our accompanying news summary this very evening. It is not looking good at all, is it? Even in my 2.5 days absence, the zoo is precipitously collapsing as we had always known it would. Nothing is going to save the zoo. There is even a piece of news here where somebody is cleverly writing, of course, that the zoos break up, that the danger is still looming for the zoo must break up. I don't know why some of you give up so easily. I don't know why you are not prepared for a fight. No wonder Africa is very, very poor. Black people don't understand the meaning of hard work and dedication. You think if you come out and march on the road that Biafra will come, you are dreaming. These are activities leading up to what will make Biafra come is war. We have to go to war. And we will win. As I say all the time, things happen around us. Many, many things happen around us, but eventually we win. Eventually. Go and check all the battles we have fought, both internally and externally. Things may look very rocky, look very shaky, as if it's going to fall apart, but in the end, we come through. And each battle we win will become even more stronger, more formidable, and more deadly. That is why I welcome them. That is why I will ask each and every one of you, if you're possessed by the devil and you want to try, you are more than welcome to do so. How are you going to try? By lying, by deceiving us, by not accounting properly for the money people give to you for this very effort. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your position, your hierarchy. If you are found wanting, I will dismiss you publicly. I repeat, it does not matter who you are. Once you're found wanting, you are gone. Highest they crash for 4 days only. Because we have now cut down the time of gossip from 2 weeks to only 4 days. And very soon we expect it to only 1 day. If at all you find people to listen to you. Some of you are carrying Awasa blood with you. You must behave like an Awasa person by being corrupt. You must behave like an Awasa person by doing wrong accounting. You must behave like an Awasa person by being very greedy. You may want to loot our treasury, but it will not work. We have come to do this work and nothing is going to stop us. If we don't get Biafra, then that means we don't deserve to live. That means that collectively we would have failed. I don't intend this very ship that I pile up to sink. I don't want to be remembered as a freedom fighter. I want my name to be mentioned alongside other IPOB members that fought very hard to ensure that Biafra came. I'm sure you understand where I'm going to. I am not a career freedom fighter. Over here, for us, the same story. We are doing this, we are doing that inside the zoo, and we are doing freedom fighting. I don't want that rubbish. Every effort must be put in to collapse the zoo this year. If we fail, if I fail to command an army that will sink the zoo this year because you didn't give us the weapons that we're asking for. We are looking for weapons. If we get it, we will sink the zoo. Now is the best time to finish the zoo off. Because they cannot fight and win a war on two fronts. That is something you don't know. Some of you think that the only deal they can make with them is this. Once we commence our march, Buhari will go to them and say, let us combine together and spread Islam south. That's what they will do. And then we'll wait for them at River Benue and kill them. As simple as that. The war this time around will be total. We are going to fight to finish. Nothing will leave. Everybody should be prepared to die. It doesn't matter where you are. That very land will be laid to waste, to be laid bare, unless they allow us to go. We want to bring in a type of policy that when humanity hears it, they'll be vibrating. We are worse than Boko Haram. We have nothing less than 2 million men volunteer. I said 2 million. Are you listening to me? Some of you don't know how far we have gone, but I will tell you so you understand it. We have nothing less than 2 million. So when I mean providing arms, I want nothing less than 2 million rifles. 2 million assault rifles that will go around all the volunteers and the regular army that we have. So that when we march against the zoo, we can march it in Bukti. Nothing can stop us. These are the things that we are fighting for. That is the type of army I want to lead. I don't want to lead an army where one person has a gun out of a platoon of, say, 15 to 20 men. I don't want that rubbish. Everybody will be under arm. Everybody will have a rifle, everybody will have a gun. We are going to defeat the enemies of light. These people don't wish us well. They are jealous of who we are. They don't like us because Chukwu Kikabiama said we are his children. They don't like us because we are industrious, because we are hardworking. Why do you think the British put you in a place called Nigeria? The British, being very clever, saw what you can do. And the only way to stifle you is to put you under our Fulani Alamaji. That was a very clear plan on their side. We cannot allow them to prevail. We cannot allow them to stay with us. Impossible. They can go to their land and do whatever they want to do. They cannot dwell in Biafra land. Biafra land cannot be under the control of darkness. If you want to remove us from darkness into light, buy us guns and weapons. We need guns, many of them. And then we'll be free. We are not discussing anything. Anybody telling you we are going to be a bit diplomatic, you are talking rubbish, people. I want you to show me any country in the world that got their liberty, freedom, not independent, not political, not paper independence. Show me even those that got their paper independence, like the zoo, which is still a British colony for your information. Are they doing well today? Did people not also fight and die? Did they not go to prison as a result of it? Of course they did. That is why all of you must remain resolute. That is why all of you must fight very hard. That is why all of you must do the needful. That is why all of you must ensure that Biafra comes by giving us every support you can muster. Some people hide behind their wife's wrapper and are pretending, listening very secretly, thinking, how is this thing going to happen? I want to show you how to defeat our Fulani, Yoruba included. In your next life, you write a book about it. We tell them what we are going to do before we do it. So that when we do it, it's even sweeter. That's why I love telling people what we're going. So when we do it, I sit back like that. I enjoy it very well. Because you know what we are going to do, and we have done it. There is nothing you can do about it. Can't do anything. Do you know why you cannot do anything? It's because you are paralyzed. You know what we are capable of doing. Imagine people that their fathers built Obuni. Their grandfathers refined petrol out of nothing, crude oil. They made the impossible become possible. They built an armored personnel carrier when the world was in darkness by their standards. Imagine what their children can do. They have been to Harvard, they have been to Massachusetts, they have been to Cambridge, they've been to Oxford. Now imagine what they can do in 2015. I am just letting the zoo understand. If you want us to build a drone for you, we can build one. That is why I am 100% confident that we will sink the zoo. The zoo can survive. The zoo can never ever survive. If they have any brain, all of you with money abroad, just leave the place and run away. Then enjoy your money. Because if you stay there, what happened to Mohammed Siad Barre's Somalia will happen to you. You will die, and another person will marry your wife and spend all that money. That I can tell you. Be rest assured, the zoo must fall. As I told them in Abba, the zoo must fall. I stake my life on it. The zoo will fall. Okay, Nnamdi. Let those who are working for our Safol and running around pretending they are something when they are nothing. Let other people want to sponge off the glory that is IPOB. I want people to begin to drag with Chukwu Okike Abiyama because everything we are, we offer to him. I want them to continue to drag it because they'll be reduced to nothing. People can copy us, they may want to be like us, they may even pretend to be us, but they can never be us. Because before we came, there were no people like us. Were there? The answer is no. Now that we are here, are there people like us? Can they do what we are doing? The answer is no. Long after we are gone, you wish we lived forever and ever. Because there will be no set of people like us again. You can never ever see this like again. Never. This is the golden generation that Chukwu Kikabiama has decreed must come here to restore. It is a privilege. And that is why I don't mess with it. That is why anything that will put me into conflict with the throne of grace of heaven, I abhor it. I remove myself from it. Because I am holding heaven to what it said, the same way they will hold us to what we said. That is why you must not worship any idol. If an idol, I'm telling you, no matter the type of idol that it is, never ever, already don't worship it. Because evil is evil. This is Radio Biafra. We must proceed to bring you our news headlines and accompanying the summary. And you will forgive me if I've even lost track of the time or day that it is. But I do know that today is the 7th day of June. It's Sunday, the 7th day of June in the year of our Lord 2015. The time now here in London is approximately, should I say, 14 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. That's exactly what it is. I will proceed now to bring you the news headlines very briefly this evening and accompanying news summary, but very deep indeed. The news is brief, but very, very deep. Buhari to set army as pipeline guard to end Jonathan's pact with ex-militants. The Awasa publication is reporting it. Buhari is said, this is a man, Yoruba thought they were clever. Oh, we give him Christian Usubanjo.